we are going to do lesson number 18, why questions and polar means yes no questions. Okay, now why type questions, all of you know the questions which are starting with why means why wh words. See here, why, where, which, whose, those, whom, who, when, what, even how. This is HOW, how. But this word is also coming in Y type words. Okay, understood? And what they have told Y type question? Y type question begins with Y words, WH words, and asks for some information. They always end with a question mark. Okay, understood? The Y type question. Y type question means what? It begins with WH word. WH words. It begins with WH words. And what does it do? It asks some information. It asks us some information. Okay, and they always end with question mark. They always end with question mark. Okay, then see why, where, which, whose, whom, who, when, what, and even how. How is also included in the Y type question. Okay, examples are given here. You have to write down this in the notebook. Okay, then see here, polar question. Polar question means yes no question. Means you will get the answer in yes or no. That is known as polar question. See, I will read the definition. Polar questions are one to which the expected answer is equivalent of yes or no. They are also called yes no question. These questions begin with an auxiliary and end with the question mark. Okay, so what is a polar question? The polar questions are one means the expected answer you will get in yes or no. Okay, you will get the answer in yes or no. That type of question is known as what? Polar question, and it is also ending with the question mark. Okay, and it begins with what? Modal auxiliary words. Okay, it begins with the modal auxiliary words. One more time I will tell you about polar question. Polar question means whatever you are asking, that answer you will get in yes or no, and it is starting with the modal auxiliary and ending with the question mark. See the example, did she wash the clothes? What you will tell, yes or no, isn't it? The answer will come in this only, but and it starts with modal auxiliary, did, and ends with question mark. Here also see are, will, have. These are all modal auxiliary and putting in the question mark. Are you going for the picnic? Will you come to the doctor with me? Have you eaten the apple? So all this starts with the modal auxiliary, ends in the question mark. Okay. Then what they have told, there are rules, basic rule for framing the question mark. What is that? Suppose in a question, the modal auxiliary normally comes before the subject. Means see, this is subject. Why, how? Why, how? This is a subject. And immediately after that, what is coming? Modal auxiliary word. So understood the first rule. What is the first rule? First it is that modal auxiliary is coming immediately after subject. Okay, why are you smiling? How much does this phone cost? Okay, then if there is no modal auxiliary, if there is no auxiliary verb, if there is no auxiliary verb, then what we have to use? We have to use do, does, and did. Okay, what we have to use? Do, does, did. Do, does, or did to form a question. Okay, for modal auxiliary what we have to use? Do. If modal auxiliary verb is not there, what we have to use? Do, does, or did to form a question. Okay, now see here, do you know him? Here question word is not there. Modular auxiliary verb is there. Huh? So do you know him? What does horrified means? So here what is subject? Okay, but after that what we have used? No modal auxiliary, that's why does is use. Okay, horrified means. Understood? Then in the question, only the auxiliary verb comes before the subject, not the whole verb. Okay? What they have told in a question where only auxiliary verb is there, then the subject comes before, means the verb comes before the subject, and not the whole verb. Okay? Now see here, is what? Auxiliary verb, helping verb, isn't it? And thereafter what has come? Subject, your sister. And then main verb have come here. Okay? Understood this way. Then Y type questions are asked for specific information. Means when you ask by Y type, you are getting the specific answer only. Like who wore the blue dress? Rita. Specific answer. What did Rita wear? Rita wore a blue dress. Specific answer. When did Amar reach Pune? Amar reached Pune yesterday. Hmm? Who reached Pune yesterday? Amar reached Pune yesterday. Means Y type questions are doing what? Specific information it is giving. Okay? Understood this? Then how to form a question? They see this box is given now, table. So what they have told? How to form a specific question. Okay? So first what you have to write? First you have to write Y type word. What you have to write? Y type word. Then auxiliary, then subject, and then rest of the sentence. Okay? What have they planned for the party? What they have, what is what? Y type word, auxiliary have, subject they, and rest of the sentence plan for the party. Then Y type word where, auxiliary was, subject this book, and rest of the rest of the sentence is not there, only subject, till subject they have given. Okay? Then here see, when, Y type word, auxiliary does, subject the magic, and this is what? Arrive. So rest of the sentence. This type means you have to form a question. Okay? Y type words, then afterwards what you will write? Auxiliary. After that you have to write the subject, and then rest of the sentence. Understood? This is the formula for forming a question. Okay? So students, what you will do? You will write this formula also in your book, this one formula. Okay? Plus write the definition and examples, plus write this exercise in your books. And see this mark, this answer is, I have ticked no, this is the correct answer. So you have to write it there. Okay? So write the definition, then example, and this exercise. Okay?